So look, people, you know why I'm here. The Tay Savage documentary has just dropped on patreon.com/traplawross, man. It is the, you know what I'm saying, the craziest story I've covered in quite some time, man. Jeepers. Absolutely wild. Honestly, it's been a crazy journey, man. Let me get this on screen for you guys. It's been a crazy journey, but the documentary just dropped. It's a wild one, man. A wild one. So I just wanted to hop on real quick, talk to y'all about this little documentary that's just dropped. Okay, this is crazy, right? And I can't say too much. We've literally just dropped it. All right. People already jumping in the DMs about certain situations. We're just gonna have to see how everything pans out, man. But it's just dropped on Patreon. We're trying to get it up on YouTube as quickly as possible. I want this up on YouTube Friday. Fingers crossed we can make that happen. But everybody's been working very hard. I'm very grateful, very appreciative of everybody that put in the work to make this happen. But here it is, man. This is the Tay Savage documentary. It's looking pretty crazy. Ever since Let me see if I can show you like a bit of it. The thing is, I ain't trying to get banned on YouTube, so I don't know if I can even show you too much. But what I will show you is a little montage-a-rooney. Hang on. Who beats murders like they're nothing. So today, let's take a closer look at Tay Savage, the murders, the music, and the man who everybody says is the realest gangster rapper to emerge from Chicago drill. Hey, we got 16 shot him in the chat, man. You're about to see some of your own clips, bro. Since King Von.
Y'all call him Tay Savage, bro. I call him John Wick.
I've been through a lot. I'm shot, stabbed, locked up for murders.
Easy. All for murders.
You beat a couple of murders.
But he beat 2 murders.
Beat murders.
So how long did you actually do in jail, like, consecutively?
I did 8 years and 9 months.
Locked up for attempts.
And I had some attempts before that. I had 2 attempts I beat. I did 18 months on that.
Armed robberies.
But then you actually ended up getting locked up for like 9-10 years off a robbery, right?
Yeah. You know, I was fighting two separate murders and a carjack.
He beat Sess and Nick right up, beat him right up.
Beat with the sex shit, her daughter a rapper.
The situation with him allegedly killing Blazing Dog Mama.
And you had reposted her music.
Yeah, I just she didn't want to support her. But that's the least I could do. Shit.
I know he killed that girl mama. Shit, he shot at me. It hit different.
I beat those murders, you know what I'm saying? And that's a blessing. All for murders.
I seen somebody and I couldn't visualize their face.
But whoever did it had a mask on, you feel me? Whoever smoked out had a mask on. Some of them were saying that I did. They said my name, pointed me out in lineups.
I know it's you, Tay. Do some John Wick shit, Sean.
See, I would've beat that. I would've beat that.
If y'all want to go listen to a nigga who really live with they rap, go listen to Tay Savage.
Only reason I say he is savage is because of what I seen with my own eyes.
You can't believe nothing he say. Nothing.
Woo! Shit looking crazy, bro. Shit looking crazy. $2. That's what it's going to cost you, $2 to go and watch the story of Tay Savage for 2.5 hours. In Welch World takes place in an infamous part of Chicago's South Side known as the Low End. Low end legend, people. Raw and uncut, and it's crazy, okay? But so this is what we're dealing with, man. Listen, you go do your homework on Trap Law Ross dropping a new 2.5 hour documentary exclusively on Patreon, uncut, right? And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start there, all right? So look, this is the situation, right? I know I've seen 16 shot him in the chat, and honestly, I've been waiting. I actually been waiting. So this is out on Patreon right now. It's just dropped on Patreon. I'm going to drop it on YouTube hopefully by the end of the week, but there's a lot of guns, a lot of bodies, a lot of violence, a lot of swearing that needs censoring out for the YouTube version. That's going to take us a while. But people, all right? Mr. 16 Shot and Visuals is in the chat. Funnily enough, I've been meaning to react to this because I have not seen this clip yet. I've just dropped the Tay Savage documentary. And there's this clip going around that's Tay giving his thoughts on the possibility of a Trap Law documentary dropping. This was 4 days ago, and I've gone and dropped the documentary. It's just dropped, okay? So I don't even know what Tay's gonna say, all right? So we're gonna see what he has to say after the videos come out, which has now come out. We'll see what he says if he sees it. But let's see what he said here, man. I'm already scared. I'll be honest with you. I'm already scared.
It's crazy how this shit's set up, because it's like, I don't know the history between y'all neighborhoods, but I ain't really heard too much history.
You're about to learn, 16. You're about to learn everything from this video, G.
But the way the shit's set up is like they will say y'all ops type shit because of like affiliations type shit.
Yeah.
And how you feel about that? Like the way you know this shit is. Like, do you think that it shouldn't be that way, or do you think like people move that way just as like a survival tactic?
Yeah, probably like that, survival, because all that backdoor stuff going on. You know, you hearing that so much. So if you taking pictures with them and you buddy with them, you know what time it is. Like, I ain't finna be. That's just like if you got a cousin or something and he needs your help with something, you ain't gonna help him. You gonna be like, oh yeah, all right, man, I got that tool right here. You can, if he needs it, you know what I'm saying. So if you with him, you with him.
So could you see you like gaining a relationship or like chopping up with somebody like Dutchy, like how you do with J Mane, just to like let each other know like it ain't really shit between y'all, or there ain't no reason to be shit between y'all?
So look, I got to give Tay Savage his respect, man, because he's somebody that's, even though he's had a very dark history, a very, you know what I'm saying, difficult history with the streets and cases, he's never scared to sit down and have an interview with somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'd love the opportunity to interview Tay Savage myself, but, you know what I'm saying, he's not scared of sitting down with a MF and actually getting into it about this.
I mean, yeah, he ain't never did nothing to me. I just be feeling like it be a little animosity. How, you know, everybody got some little slick shit to say, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't. Oh, all you gotta do is, you know, I'm chilling, I'm pushing peace, but you know, all you gotta do if it's that, it's that. That's all.
Hey,
do you think it might be animosity?
Tay's pushing peace, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to slow down the gang war. Okay, he's trying to slow down the gang war and slow down the violence. So, you know what I'm saying? He's pushing peace, and I respect that. It's something I'm going to cover on in the documentary.
Animosity based off of like something you might have did or said, or just like affiliations, shit like that.
I mean, maybe, but a lot of niggas I don't even know. To be honest, I've been gone. A lot of these niggas, I know your name, I heard your name, but don't even, like, first time seeing you was on the interview or something.
Yeah.
I don't be knowing niggas for real.
So, you know, what are you like currently working on as far as like projects or?
Man, I got a FOS mixtape finna drop.
Ooh.
That's coming within the next.
The FOS mixtape finna be fire. They're saying this the audio is too loud. Be lower the audio. Hang on.
Shit, probably week or so. Then I got
how that?
My mixtape dropping like mid December, like December 15th to probably like December 20th. My first mixtape dropping. So
no, don't tell me Tay's about to drop a mixtape like in tomorrow. He said 15th to 20th, 20th tomorrow. Damn, Tay needs to drop a mixtape in the next few days. It's about to be Tay's month.
Make sure y'all check that out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot. I got a lot going on, man. I got possible acting, possible movie. I'm finna.
Damn, Tay acting now as well? That's gonna be crazy.
Do documentary. But for sure, be on the lookout for that mixtape is finna drop. FOS and mine.
Speaking of documentaries, I heard like on the street like Chocolate Ross might be doing a documentary on you. I want to ask you like, what's your thoughts on that? Like, if he was to do it.
Shit, I'm with it, but you know,
he with it. Okay, shit, man. Shit, I was worried for a second there.
To be honest, I was sleep on him. I was sleep on him when I reposted it, because when I sent him, like, damn, it's Ross Hill. Like, back in Maybach or something, it's Ross Hill, so I reposted it.
Hey, he saw me in the back of the Maybach. You know what I'm saying? I was in the back of the Sprinter. I was in the back of the, like, Maybach van. All right, that was when my guy Joe Coscarelli came to London. You know what I'm saying? We linked up, had a little UK-US link up. You know what I'm saying? We had the Sprinter for the day. We got treated to some luxury. And we were bumping nothing but Tay Savage in the back of the Sprinter, man. I threw him up listening to Tay on there, and he reposted me. Apparently, I got on his radar.
Tied a minute, but then people got calling me like, man, what, damn, you know, he did one on Vine. So I go look at it and I see, oh no. But then, you know, I chopped it up with him. So I don't know. You know, I don't know. I chopped it up, so hopefully it go how we need to go, type thing. But
hopefully it go how it needs to go, man. Damn. I want to chop it up with Tay, man. He said he'd be willing to chop it up with me. So maybe let's see. Maybe let's see what he thinks of what I said. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm not the next package. Is all I'm trying to say.
He definitely I'm with it though. I'm with that. I even want to collab with him, but I just don't want no like incriminating stuff. I ain't.
Okay, look, I feel like if you watch the full documentary, just the same thing with the YoungBoy shit, all right? If you watch the full documentary, start to finish, all right, There's a lot of allegations, but actually there's quite a lot of bodies that people try and put on Tay that I'm actually like, nah. Like, actually, nah. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping he's not too upset with me. But that said, there's hella bodies, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't the one doing it. You see J Main talking about John Wick and all that shit. That's J. You know what I'm saying? That's J Main. You got Tay 600 people talking a whole lot of stuff in this documentary, man. It's not necessarily me. I'm not trying to incriminate Tay. And if you watch right to the end, you'll see I actually end on a very positive perspective. I feel like it all comes full circle. But hopefully, man, hopefully he's rocking with it.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, that's why like collabing is like, it'll be a great idea, but it'll be kind of hard to do because it's like, he don't hold back. He gonna dig into whatever. Yeah. So it's like, I know you ain't gonna be with whatever, but it's like,
I got so much to talk about. Yeah. Let's just talk about, you know, I don't know. We can talk.
I wonder what he wants to talk about, man. I wonder what Tay's gonna want to talk about. He's saying we talk about certain things. You know what I mean? Look, I'm not trying to incriminate him. I'm saying, I know where the bodies are buried, but I ain't trying to dig them up. You know what I'm saying?
About some, but because I know he probably wanted, but you know, like incriminate, I'd be a fool.
Yeah.
Because I ain't doing nothing. I ain't breaking no laws or nothing. So let's not even talk about that.
He pushing peace. Tay's pushing peace, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's anything bad. He's getting on all these interviews. I feel like Tay beat the cases that he needed to beat. You know what I'm saying? That's in the past. And I'd be surprised if Tay was involved in anything criminal at this point. He's got his career. He's got his businesses, the family of Savages, all that good stuff, man. Why would he want to, you know what I'm saying?
So, are there things in interviews that you said that you feel like you could have worded different or should have worded different or shouldn't have?
In interviews?
Yeah. Because I remember when we did ours, I think Tay 600 was basically saying, I think he said he had college or some shit. It was like, you got to be smooth with certain things you like answer or talk about.
Yeah. He always be hitting me, especially when I first came home about like, man, you got to be careful how you word it because, you know, the internet will run with the band. But basically,
I'll keep it real. I've watched nearly every Tay Savage interview that exists at this point, apart from the ones that have come out since the documentary was made. He's very slick, man. He's very careful with his words. He's a very sharp talker, and you know what I'm saying. He says things how they're supposed to be said. You know what I'm saying. I feel like Tay is careful with his words, and I ain't never seen him say nothing crazy. I ain't never seen him. You know what I'm saying. I've seen certain of these O-Block guys talking crazy, and unfortunately, a lot of them are in jail now. I don't really see Tay Savage talking that crazy. I see him entertaining and talking about stuff, and like maybe putting certain things in the mix and maybe inferring certain things and giving you the idea of certain things. But maybe that's part of the whole story, man.
I feel like everything I really don't know.
Yeah, I ain't see nothing, but like I know I might miss shit. But I don't know. I feel like people be kind of too paranoid with this shit or too you know uptight with this shit. It's like, all right.
But I get it too though. Because you know you say the wrong thing, people start making these beefs and. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, the Von thing. Everybody be saying compared to the Von and all that. And I'm Tay. You feel me? I ain't trying to be nobody. I'm trying to be Tay. I'm doing what I'm doing. You feel me? Now Von, like I say, Von came out from jail and took off. A lot of people want to do that. He made a lot of people want to come home from jail and take off. But I'm me though. Like I've been me.
Yeah, I had noticed like after that interview, I seen like a little back and forth with you and Varney, and I guess y'all chopped it up and came to understanding. But it was I don't know like who was he going off on then? Was it me? Like for asking?
I forgot. It was so long ago. I actually forgot what he said. But
it was something like stop comparing my brother to niggas or some shit like that. And you know it's only one. And
yeah. I don't know. It'd be a lot of that. That be going on. But like I say, bro, I'm me at the end of the day. I'm me. I'm Tay. Like,
and it ain't you the one that's coming home saying.
Now look, in the documentary, I do compare Tay to Von a lot, but he is his own person. And to be fair, man, you got to remember as well. I think part of the comparisons with Tay and Von. It partly is because a lot of people said Tay reminded them of Von and vice versa. You know, Tay says that himself. He says that before he even met Von, people were saying, we know this dude, that he kind of like you. So that's part of the story. But also I think for people that are new, that have not seen Tay before, that don't really know any of his story, I think for them is useful to just understand, like it's a reference point to just be like, what's the energy, like the energy surrounding Tay and his career at the moment is like the energy that was surrounding Von. You know what I'm saying? When Von was really buzzing. So I feel like it's a useful comparison, but no doubt that gets pretty frustrating for him.
Yeah, I'm the Von before Von, or I'm the next Von or whatever. Like it ain't you, so it's like they can't blame you. It's more so this is what people notice. This is similarities people seeing, and they compare this shit. Like like when a motherfucker told me about you, like this is how they broke it down. They like, this would be just like that Von interview did. Like do your research type shit.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, like I say, I'm me, I'm Tay, and all that slick shit niggas be saying whoever, because you know niggas always say something, fuck I'm gonna do it, and if it's that, well, I'm gonna do it. But like I said, I'm pushing peace, though. I ain't really on none though, but.
Man, what pushing peace mean? Because I'm pushing peace too.
Listen, pushing peace, that's me trying to do better, bro. I'm really trying to do better. I'm really trying to push peace as far as like the kids and shit like that. You know, people, not even just kids, people like that. I'm trying to make it be cool. Like, hey, look, let's get money. We can be beefing all that, but the number one thing is get money. Number one thing is take care of your people. Number one thing ain't to go kill a op. That ain't the number one thing. Number one thing is take care of your people. Make sure everybody's straight. That's what make you roll. You feel me?
He's speaking facts, man. Tay's actually pushing some peace out here. Okay.
So you know, you say like the number one thing, get money and not kill. So technically, when niggas diss each other and shit like that, that's still getting money. Like, do you see Chicago ever been able to just like keep shit on the songs and make money?
I think a lot of people like just be over trying to diss because that's the only thing they got. Like, they really probably can't rap.
Man, shout out to 16 Shot on with the interview. Look, Tay Savage, he's anticipating the documentary, man. When he reacts to it, if he reacts to it, if he has time, if he's got 2.5 hours in his busy schedule rolling with the family of Savages, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what he thinks of it, man. But look, I appreciate everybody for checking in. The documentary is out now, all right? I ain't got to say too much. Go to patreon.com/TraplawRoss. You want to see the uncut 2.5-hour documentary on my Patreon about Tay Savage, the war in Welch World, Trigger Happy Tay, and, you know what I'm saying, the murders of Cess and Neef, which is just a crazy story, man. It's crazy. So go check that out. Appreciate you guys for checking in. See you in a bit.